Hello there, welcome to Yoga with Anja, maybe welcome back if you have been practicing with me before. And this is our Yoga During Pregnancy series here on YouTube. And as you might have seen already, I'm always putting in how many weeks pregnant I am currently when I'm filming. So this can really give you an idea of maybe which practice suits you, but it doesn't mean that you can only practice the week that I'm currently at, because I think what suits my body now has pretty much suited me during the whole pregnancy so far, but might not be as ideal in a month's time. So it is really important, even more so than ever before, if you had a regular yoga practice, that you really listen to your own body, to baby, and only do what feels good for you. I hope that the practice that I'm offering you serves you, but again, just really listen and tune in to yourself. So I will see you two, or maybe you three, or who knows, on the mat in just a moment. Take any blocks or cushions that you would like to make yourself fully comfortable, and I'll see you shortly. So welcome. Today we begin our practice in a traditional meditation seat, in an easy seated posture called Sukhasana. So you can either sit on a bolster or a block, or you can allow yourself to sit straight onto your yoga mat. And then as you cross your legs, make sure you move the fleshy part away from underneath your sits bones, so you can sit nice and upright, and you almost feel your belly is gently dropping forward. Allow your palms to settle down onto your knees. And today, instead of settling in with some breathing, we begin with movement straight away and then move into a breathing exercise and some final relaxation. So palms are facing down, and then just gently start to roll your shoulders forward, up and down your back. And of course, if you would like to tune in, you can close your eyes here and really start to feel how your shoulders are doing. And imagine every time you lift them up, you stretch them towards your ears, and then you allow them to drop, and something to drop with that as well. Maybe stress or a little bit of tension, whatever that is for you. So inhaling to lift and exhaling to drop. Let's take 3 more rounds and take it nice and slow so you can really move through the whole range of your shoulders here. Start to find your breath, inhaling to lift, squeeze them up, exhaling, drop them back down, and squeeze the shoulder blades gently in together. Once more, inhale and exhale. Release the shoulders down, and as you do so, notice how your heart is slightly elevating. Shoulder blades again are gently moving in at the back. Palms are still on the knees, and then drop your left ear to your left shoulder, and right away start to move through a half circle. So move your chin down to your chest, and then bring your right ear over the right shoulder. And again, it can feel really nice to just keep your eyes completely closed here, to tune out from anything happening around you, and arrive here with your body, your baby or babies. And only go as far as feels good. And again, you can really slow the tempo down. You don't have to take my pace as a measurement. Just follow your breath. Let's take 2 more on each side. Very nice, last round. Beautiful work, and then slowly, carefully lift your head all the way back to center. Now from here we're going to reverse the shoulder circle, so bring your shoulder blades in at the back, lift them up towards the ears, and then drop them forward and down. And as you do so, feel free to go with it with your kind of whole upper body. So you're lifting the shoulder blades back, so you're slightly moving back, and then drop and bring the whole body forward. And 3 more of these. Inhale, squeeze them, lift them up. Exhale, release. 2 more. Very nice, really enjoy that. Maybe you feel some clicking and cracking as well as a good release. And then soften the shoulders down and away from the ears. Beautiful work. Let's start to connect movement to the breath a bit more. Stretch your arms out and up. Take a full inhale. Look up towards your hands, palms meet. And exhale, draw your hands down through your heart center. 2 more rounds. So you're inhaling to lift the arms all the way around and up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Very nice. Once more, inhale, find length, reach into your fingertips. Exhale, draw your palms all the way down. Now from here, release your left hand down, walk the palm as far over as you like. And then inhale, stretch your right arm out. Keep following your hand and then reach your arm all the way up and overhead. And just for a moment, if you can, try to look toward your fingertips. And then slightly bring your head back to a neutral position. So you're looking towards the right hand side of your room or wherever you currently are. So you feel your armpit opening, your chest slightly opening. And the main focus is on really stretching into this side body. Especially at the moment as we are sleeping on the left side. If you don't catch yourself waking up and being somewhere completely different, it's so important to keep lengthening out that area or those areas that get a bit compressed during the night or during the day. So take another moment to stretch and lengthen here. Breathe into this side. And then come all the way back to center. Release your right hand down. Again, walk your hand as far over as feels good. Stretch your left arm. Keep following the left hand. As you direct it up and overhead, the palm is facing the floor, so your shoulder is in a neutral position. And then again, keep looking up for a moment. Notice the stretch from your hip all the way into your fingertips. And then bring your gaze more into a neutral position. Head in line with your heart. And try to open up through the armpits, your chest. Really send nourishing breaths down into your side body here. Keep energy through the hands. Very nice. And now let's connect that to the breath for 2 more rounds. So inhale back through center. Exhale, again, look towards the right side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Very nice. 1 more round. Inhale. Keep your knees, your legs relaxed. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale to release. Beautiful work. And now as you come back to center, bring your feet into butterfly, Baddha Konasana, so the soles of your feet are touching. And then wrap your palms around your feet or your ankles and make sure you have quite a wide distance between your heels and your bump, so you really have space to fold forward. Now as you inhale, start to lift your heart forward, elongate your spine. And as you exhale, imagine you're reaching your chest, your sternum past your toes, so you're keeping the spine long. And then go as far as it feels good. You can of course fold completely. You can pause halfway or stay quite high lifted. And make sure you drop the shoulders and elbows here. You relax the jaw. And I would suggest you close your eyes to send your awareness inward. Try to really root down through your sits bones. And start to breathe into your lower back. So as you inhale, see if you can visualize breathing into your lower back, mid-back. So you feel that stretch, that gentle lift. And every time you're exhaling, let go a little bit, so relax into the stretch. Take a few more good breaths here. And again, really ensure that it feels good for your bump. Breathe deeper, breathe slower here. Again, relax shoulders, head and jaw. One more breath cycle here. Very, very nice, beautiful work. And then slowly, with the help of your palms, walk them up your legs and then find your way back into a neutral position. Now to reverse this, I would like you to bring your hands behind you. Bring your legs out in front. I'm just going to turn slightly so you can see it. So you're coming into reverse tabletop. Depending on how you're feeling, you might literally want to stay here, lift the heart and open through the chest. So this could be your back bend. If it feels good, ground your feet, ground your palms. Start to lift your hips, gently squeeze your glutes. And as much as you would like to, start to bring your hips in line with your knee. Keep your gaze toward your navel. Inhale and exhale here. Really press your mat away with hands and feet. Just one more breath. Very, very nice. And then slowly, slowly release. And let's find our way into tabletop. So coming onto your palms and knees. And as you find into tabletop, just remind yourself to spread your palms nice and wide, to bring your knees underneath your hips. And the same idea here, press your fingertips and your big toes down so you have a good foundation on your yoga mat. And then start to bump your hips or rock your hips side to side. Imagine you want to come into like a side sit. So you move the hips to the left as if you want to sit down on the left side, to the right. And every time you do that, look past the opposite shoulder. Start to find your breath even here. Inhale, center. Exhale, hips to one side, gaze to the other. And again, as little or as big of a movement as your body allows you to. Very, very nice. Make sure you even it out between both sides. And then come back to center and start to make circles with your hips. And have a look if you want to keep your palms where they are or take them slightly further forward. I feel this is quite nice, offers you a bit more space. And really focus on your hips. Make sure your head stays in line with your spine. So your gaze is slightly forward. Breathe through it. Really enjoy bringing movement to your baby, movement to your hips. And then change the direction of your circles. Keep pressing all 10 fingers, your toes down again, just as a reminder so your weight doesn't transfer into your wrists. We're focusing on the hips. Imagine rather, you bring that soothing rhythm to your baby. That nice relaxing motion of your hips. Very, very good. And then come back to center and pause. Curl your toes under. Now for heart to earth pose. Knees are hip width or a little bit wider apart. Keep your hips where they are and then start to stretch your arms forward. You can either lower your forehead down onto the earth, keep it lifted, or have it on a block. So make sure it feels good. Make sure you don't start to feel dizzy here. We're not going to stay too long. If you can, relax your elbows down so your shoulders are externally rotating. And really start to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Keep a little bit of energy in your hands. Imagine you're pushing the mat forward and away from you. Relaxing heart to earth. Send the breath into your back. One more cycle of breath here. Beautiful work. And then really start to push your palms down. Take them slightly further in towards you. And then if you're okay with downward facing dog, have your feet a bit more than hip width apart. And start to lift your hips all the way back and up into a first downward facing dog for your practice. Feet again are wider, so your belly has space. And then start to bend one leg after the other. And really imagine this movement here is for your legs, for the back of your legs. You can also try to ground your heels further down and then again sway through the hips. Make sure your head stays super relaxed. Your gaze is somewhere towards your upper thighs or your knees. And then let's take 3 cleansing breaths in stillness. So find a moment to just hold down dog or tabletop, bend your knees. Inhale, full breath in through the nostrils. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful work. And then slowly soften your knees back down. Bring them already mat width apart, big toes together. And then start to walk your hands further in toward you. Bring your palms into prayer. And then you can either just relax the head down or soften the forehead completely towards the earth. And as you settle into Balasana, your child's pose, if you feel like you would like to open through the shoulders, add a shoulder opener here, then you can draw your thumbs towards the back of your neck and walk your elbows further forward. Say the hands in prayer in front of you or behind your head. Make sure you lift the forehead and you tuck your chin towards the chest. And then let's take a few nourishing breaths here. Visualize breathing into your back on the inhale. Softening the front body on the out breath. And really relax your bump. Relax your baby. Beautiful work. And then slowly start to release your hands. Find your way back into tabletop. Coming onto all fours. Knees are this time hip width apart. And then bring your right hand underneath your shoulder. Inhale, reach your left arm out and up. Open your chest, your heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, release it down. Inhale with the other hand, right arm is reaching out and up. And exhaling down, let's do that once more. Keep your hips where they are, but open through the chest. Again, slightly through the side body here. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhale to release. Beautiful work. Now for low lunge, step your left foot forward. Have your feet even wider than hip width apart, so a really comfortable distance. Then take your hands onto your lower back. So either support your lower back or you can almost use your thumbs to give a little bit of a pressure point inward if you feel like your lower back is a bit sore. And then take a moment to soften into your hips. But you don't want to do it too much because at the moment you might feel quite a bit more flexible. So make sure you don't overdo it. Front knee over the front ankle. Heart is opening here. Tailbone is tucking under. And as you soften into your hips, you still want to keep pushing the feet towards the earth. Take another breath cycle here. And then for once, inhale, reach your arms all the way forward and up. Draw your thumbs back. Open through the chest. Very nice. And then release your right hand forward underneath your shoulder. You can also use a block. I really like to use them at the moment to bring the earth a bit further towards me. And then take your left hand up towards the skies. And for a few shoulder circles, draw your arm back. Reach it forward. And you might just want to keep your gaze in one area, or you can follow your palm. Very, very nice. And then bring both hands to the inside of your foot and then start to extend the left leg. Bring your hips back. Stretch through the back of your left leg. Make sure your hips are slightly moving to the left again. Beautiful work. And then take your left leg, swing it all the way back, and then we're going to move over to the other side. So take the right foot forward. Again, knee doesn't go too far past the ankle. Take your hands onto your lower back, or use it for a little bit of a self-massage here. And then start to lean into the hips. But again, to activate your muscular energy, you want to press the back shin, the front foot down. Open your chest. And breathe energy into your heart and all the way down into the belly, towards the baby. And then inhale, reach your arms all the way forward and up for your low lunge. Beautiful work. And then release your left hand underneath your shoulder or onto a block. Start to lift your right arm out and up, a few circles here. Very, very nice. And then for half splits, for your hamstring stretch, extend your right leg. You could always stay lifted, or if your hands are still comfortably reaching the floor, take your hands down, flex the right foot. Very, very nice, beautiful work. And then slowly release. Come out of your posture. Make sure that you take a moment to sit upright first. And then come into a standing position. So find your way to stand up on your yoga mat. Feet hip width apart. And then step your left foot over your right. Bring your arms up and overhead. Take the left hand, grab the right wrist. And find a nice stretch through the side body here. Relax your head into your arm. And maybe close the eyes to just feel this good stretch you're offering to yourself, your body. And then release, come back to center. Let's switch over and make sure you keep your balance. Left foot behind the right. Inhale, arms come up. This time it's the right hand grabs hold of the left wrist. And then tilt your body to the side. Keep your glutes a little bit engaged, but allow your belly to really, as in enjoy your bump, your beautiful growing bump. So not drawing it in, just allowing it to be there in its full size. Take one more stretch here. Very nice, and then come all the way back to center. Beautiful work. And then I would like you to just come and stand on your mat. Take your hands into Tadasana, mountain pose, so they're shining forward. Or if you would like to, you can wrap your palms around your baby, one on the heart, one on the baby. And then just take a moment to soften down your eyes. Take a moment to feel your body standing here nice and tall. Proud of what your body is currently doing, what it's going through. It really is magical. So allow the soles of your feet to soften. Feel the earth underneath you. And then imagine from there, from where you create roots, you're allowing the upper body to lift and rise up towards the skies above you. And just take a moment to be present. To presently breathe in and out, nourishing your baby, yourself. And no matter how hectic life is, really take a moment to thank yourself that you've carved this time out for yourself to practice here. Maybe you want to send some loving words down to your baby or babies. Maybe you take a moment in gratitude for something you wish to be grateful for. And then let's seal off our practice together by placing the left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. Just gently bow your head down. Take a moment to thank yourself. And I thank you for your beautiful practice, your trust. I hope to see you again and have a wonderful week ahead. Namaste.